You know how scary it is that at this point we don't really know what has been invented and created and isn't natural and what what is. Like if they can make a mosquito in a lab, maybe they always did. Maybe it wasn't ever here. Maybe we made them and they were put here. Or something made them and put them here. Makes you wonder, where did a snake come from? Was it created? Certainly doesn't seem natural. It's only a pest. Literally devours things whole. Is that natural? Or an alligator or crocodile? Who wants these things here? Does a single living creature that has children want any of that here? If we're so intelligent and we're so advanced, why do we get constantly overtaken by nature so often? Still, in our homes, when we can't figure out how to have a home without it being invaded by every single insect. And what are these insects from? All these insects. We say God created all this stuff. Well, what part of creation did we mess with that we've created that we've let loose here that we don't remember, that we don't know, and then creates a new species or is out of control? How many experiments do you think it let loose and they're out of control? How many actual Frankensteins do you think that there is? There has been. How many times do you think they've experimented on somebody's mind to see if they could create a zombie for real? How many X-Men do you think we really have? How many was that one blue Mystique? How many Mystiques do you think we have? Shapeshifters. How many of these do you think that they've already invented and created and that are walking among us? Do you believe that they can crossbreed a dog and a cat to make a hybrid creature, or crossbreed? I mean, how is your dog, for instance? How do we know what an original dog is? And then, how do we know that we didn't just invent those? I know this is wild, but seriously, how do we know? How do we know that we didn't just create a species of something? Giraffes seem pretty unique, right? Interestingly enough, a lot of things that seem very unique and have their own system and stuff that we put in zoos and kill are very set with like a family unit tribe type thing. A wolf was typically, probably, see, if anything, If something was captured in nature and then made a pet, made into a friend, how far did we take it? A long time in humanity. All of a sudden, a coyote or a dog or a wolf or a this or that. Just, I mean, what anything, a bird, a frog, a fish, what we have inside of our home, is it all natural? What's nat? What's what? How do we know what is original nature anymore? Do you think that the trees that are really, really tall in the Amazon that are terrifying that people can't even go to and live in, and it's unsustainable for life, and will get eaten alive by everything in it? Do you if we have my mind goes everywhere. I don't think we like fully get this whole picture yet or fully understand yet. Myself too, but it is seriously like like a matrix. It's like what was here and what do we bring here? Because this definitely didn't exist prior to somebody's mind. And then what is even inside of this that makes this work is it makes you wonder how somebody invented this, how their mind came up with it. You know, life is all an experiment. Every day you're experimenting to try to find out what you like and don't like and what works and doesn't work and how to cook and how long timing is and how to drive here and how to memorize that and whose that's name is and what's this and how to get better at this skill and how to not do this again or do this the same and how to grow from this. And we are just an ever evolving, but we are ever learning and experimenting and trying. Well, if I try something new today, let's see how this goes. If I try this medication, let's see how this makes me feel. If I try this drink, let's see if I try this hydration, if I try this diet, if I try to mix this amount of cream in my coffee and this amount of sugar, if I try this vitamin. Think about how far we've taken that as humanity. Think about like a person or a group of people with a really, I mean, think about the minds that invented the drugs that are addicting and that make people want more and more and more and more and die from it. The minds that invented that, and like Breaking Bad type thing. And think about how sick you'd have to be to think that it's okay to sell somebody something that's going to kill them and know that it's not good for them and give it to people and know you invented it and it's not natural and it's not good and you know it. Like think of how sick your mind has to be to agree to continue to make money and do business and operate this way and allow people to die, right? Or make profit off of something that's a lie that slowly hurts people and profits in another way that can later profit more by causing an ailment and having some sadistic, sick mind process to make you think, to cause problems like, oh, I'm going to invent this candy, and when I invent this candy, I'm going to put ingredients in it that are going to for sure funnel my dentist because I invented that dentist. And when the dentist goes by all the little things and details that we've taught it so that the person's teeth don't function like awesomely, then we can keep destroying them and causing more money, and we'll fuel this guy and we'll fuel this guy, but make sure that the ingredients in the candy also cause defects in the mind so that they have to go to some type of psychological person. Put some type of mood stimulant in it, or stabilizer in it, or affectant in it. Put something that dyes their kidneys and organs and makes them shut down. Put something in it that slowly works over time so that it starts to ruin them. Put something that makes them confused and lost. Put something that makes them causes the memory loss in the product. These sick minds that think, oh, let's do that. Oh, cut back on this, do a little bit less. Let's see how low of ounces that we can get for how much money that we can get, and let's keep going lower and lower and see who notices. Let's just do that. Let's these sick sadistic minds that are thinking this, let's lie to everybody and say that gas is hard to get, or this or that, or that we're doing this or this when we're really not. And let's just make a big charade and show out of everything, and let's pretend like we don't know where things are coming from when we very well know, because we authorize things that move in the sky or don't move in the sky. And either we're working with them, or we've invented them ourselves, and they're just lying, or they're projection from Project Bluebeam. Whatever the case may be that these things are, they know all about them. They're not stupid. And every little thing is a lie and corrupt to function on this money so they can make more. And they're so greedy and they're so selfish and they're so sick that anything that can hurt somebody and cause pain and destroy is what they're after, without even sometimes knowing that their their heart is so cold like that. They just sometimes they even think maybe that they're a good person because of this money. And well, I give my 10 kids X, Y, and Z with my 40 billion that I get from killing all these other people from the product. So I don't care because look at all this good that comes from it. And they disregard people that they don't care about or that they don't have a direct connection to. And the inconsideration within mankind is truly the real disease that we have, the real pandemic that we have, the real issue that we have, that we should care so much about, is that we don't have consideration for one another. Not with these phones, not with this technology. What do you mean you're not going to instantly text me right now? What do you mean? I'm doing this. No idea what you're doing. I don't know if you're dead or alive, but I've texted you something and you haven't responded. This self, not seeing others. Why haven't you seen the way that I see today? Why aren't you all about me? Has created us to all be so disconnected, so disconnected. We don't think of where a dresser comes from. We don't think of trees as mattering at all. We don't think of the the things that we do. We're on fast forward. We're so focused on getting the next paycheck to continue to make it in life. And have these social medias, these internets, this thing that we're communicating on right now, that is so full of people that are arrogant and prideful and think that they know everything and tell you how to live your life, and try to they're like a cult, and everybody wants you, instead of having a philosophy and question and wonder and ponder and be a child and live in kind of your own world of wonder and see things through your own lens and be unique. Everybody wants you to be somebody else, change, whatever, nowadays, instead of just being you. And you can't lean into an emotion and fully embrace and express it, and try to get somebody else to um to fully learn from that experience, we sever why we feel something, and we disconnect communication so much because instead of look, everything hurts right now because it's all a lie, and we know it now, and we no longer know like how to do this. First of all, the enemy is us. Look in the mirror. You're guilty, I'm guilty. Secondly, we need to do better. Thirdly, take some accountability today to speak differently, to love differently, to start connecting your intellect or your wisdom to your actual compassion, your actual heart, and start to embrace the consideration. Be hospitable. Be humble. Start to put yourself in other people's shoes today, and to consider the lilies of the field, and consider the grass, and consider the birds, and just really how life really is, and how things all got this way. And you know, who can we be? What can we do? I'm not going to entrap you or hurt you or harm you or lie to you and tell you that I know, or that you should be something or you shouldn't be something, because I really don't even know what a creature in Christ is supposed to look like or be. A creature that God made is supposed to look like, without definitions and without language and without being told and without opinions and without justification of this and that and without all of the things that we perceive and without all of the noise. I don't know who we are and what we are. I don't really know. I don't. Because if I strip the language away, I can say words like light, or like an energy, or like a tone, or like a sound, or like a water, or like a something that cannot be defined very easily. Living. The only thing consistent is change. We're ever changing, growing, we're ever learning. I don't really like the people that are gonna sit there and tell me, it's not that I don't like the person, it's just that I'm gonna disagree, that for sure, for sure, for sure it's this way. Like, okay, maybe it's not though. Like, even though, look, there's so many possibilities. For real, there is. Why things are the way that they are is because we have experimented and experimented and experimented and done things and gone real wicked with it. And who knows if the things that we've invented and created, like Olympus, or like the pyramids, or like the Egyptian gods, or like all these other gods, or like these stories of these mythological creatures, who knows if when we invented these things and created these things, like the movie The Mummy, or like the show The 100 with the mountain men and the different peoples, these different things that are making reapers, like these, there's just, it goes on and on, that they show you like that, like it's not what you think. Like it's all, they are experimenting and making and creating things, for sure. The world is a stage. Men and women, many are players. Many are players. All of this is, if I can take injections right now and change my entire body to be a completely different person, what is reality? If you never knew, and I moved to a whole different country, changed my name, all my people, what is reality? I got given a number and a name. Is that reality? I got given a definition at birth. Is that reality? Well, we've always gone by it, have we? Are you sure? Are you certain? It's awful arrogant to say with your language that you know for sure and for certain that if we were as innocent as babies and didn't have societal traditions, that we wouldn't be a different way, or if traditions weren't a different way and our surroundings weren't a different way and our culture wasn't a different way, that we wouldn't think and operate a completely different way. You don't know how different things could be with school and society and everybody having the same way doesn't mean that it's the right everything. Jesus Christ taught the Beatitudes, and Moses taught the Ten Commandments. Moses was supposedly man, and God, and Jesus was supposedly God. So why do we care more about what man taught, even if it was a directive of God? Maybe he got it a little bit wrong, or perhaps maybe we always have had it wrong, and God didn't directly need or demand us to do anything that we've claimed or yelled at each other, yapped at each other about, and we just did it, thought it. Think about, why did they make a golden calf when Moses was making those commandments? And the golden calf is awful lot like a lot of the Egyptian gods. And when they make these hybrid creatures, how do we know that they didn't really make that creature that worship that thing? When we watch the Mummy, they had different encryptions and different blood cut offerings and different things to resummon things that were already written about and created and summoned, thought about, worshipped. And some of them kept in these sarcophaguses so well by wrapping and liquidation that we don't even know how they did it. They don't want us to really truly think deeper, on a deeper level, to question and wonder, is this all true? Are they lying to me? I think we I think there's more to the story. I think there's more to the story. I think that there's way more to the story. And I think that as time shifts forward, we're about to see we're about to see when you see the creepiest, scariest things ever, it's gonna involve us. They're gonna either look exactly like us or be a version of us. In the show The 100, there's a chip that is this eternity chip that is like their Holy Spirit. It's like their computer that they re-upload over and over in the show. Who knows how they really re-upload or encode or encrypt themselves to continue to keep going the way that they do with all of their underground disgusting control and greed. But these lies go very, very, very far. We're not being told the truth. UFOs are probably from us. They're probably from us. They're, Airplanes are not the only aircraft. They just want you to be scared because it works for them. If they have dogmen and stuff like that, they let them out and control them or work with them or know that they're here. They know that things are here. They're not ignorant to that. Eventually, they're gonna do lots of more experiments openly, more and more and more experiments openly. At this point, the experiment is to see how much you can handle before you completely snap. Because with all the information coming out there, they're expecting you to snap. We're stronger together. So if we can keep connecting, voicing, we can do this without too much death. But there is casualties and losses, man. We're dying out here. We're good, real beautiful souls are dying, unwittingly dying, for real. What are we doing? How are we participating? Are we communicating well? Are we doing this properly? Are we certain? Are we certain that we're not telling fairy tales and fables and lies to each other? Because look, the devil is a man. The Antichrist spirit has been here since forever. And he's gonna come up straight up to my face one day, tangibly. Whether he's a robot, a upload, a re-upload, a copy, a clone, look, whatever. We we're looking at him all day. We're looking at these liars all day. They just they just want your money. They just want to sell you something. They don't want to unite us. They do not want a real revolution, evolution, a real growth. They don't want the real solutions out here. They don't want the real truth. They don't want real freedom. They do not want people to get together and to. They definitely don't want that. That's the number one thing. Division, 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 division. Divide them all. Divide and conquer. Divide and conquer and destroy. Let them destroy themselves or destroy. Help the destruction process. It's all about just destroy. And tell them, make them feel crazy. Tell them they're crazy. And this is, we're born into this. We get stamped with a name and a number. And everything that you've been told and taught has been told and taught. Mommy and daddy got told and taught that. And then we're not privy to more information or knowledge than you are today. In fact, you're probably more privy to knowledge and information than your parents were. And you probably have more bitterness than ever because you blame them because you know more than they knew then. We're getting colder hearted. We're waxing. We're waxing cold, man. We have no consideration or love for one another. And it's because we've categorized each other to death. And we judged each other to death. And we think that we're all righteous. We think that we know. I much prefer philosophy. I will remain learning as a student in life. A student under my creator. I'm certainly just a creation out here. I came here. I'm here. And I won't be here. And what impact am I going to make while I'm here? And what am I learning? And what am I saying? What am I doing? And why? Every day I consider that. I consider how I'm impacting people, what I'm saying, what I'm doing, and why. what I'm spending my time like. I try to be really aware of consumption. Sometimes I ignorantly consume. And I'm like you. I buy the garbage, the candy, whatever, and I think, why not? Etc. etc. I make dumb decisions. I am not a guru master of myself. I'll tell you that. I'm an idiot sometimes. And I'm quick to anger and stuff like that. I have not mastered, like, you know, the art of not making poor decisions, I suppose, because of the fact that I'm trapped here too. I'm trapped here too. I don't see a way out of this either. I'm stamped. I got a name. I got a number. A little social security card. I have one. So what am I supposed to do? I'm stuck in this system now. Just like you. Now, I can make good decisions and choices every day, but emotionally, you got to be very well balanced to decide, long term, intellectually, mentally wise to decide, and have a very, very strong, long term mentality to decide every single day to make those good decisions and not just slide on that donut or I just love fries today. Oh, just one milkshake. Who cares? It's just Gushers. Man, just one bag of gummy bears. We have no idea what's really behind all that or if what how that really affects us. It's an experiment. Life is an experiment. That's what I'm saying to you. But do we really know what's right and wrong and good and all of this? I mean, it's gonna be all scary. And I can't imagine what we've created and experimented and done. And I think that people have done the most nastiest, vilest, wickedest, disgustingest things ever. Disgusting. And I don't even know if they're people, but I know they do eat people. And they like run this. It's disgusting. I hate being a part of an experiment, don't you? Like I would like to just live my life and through with nature, trying to build a house and put the right elements of the earth, the plants and stuff around it to keep certain predators and prey away. And if I got a wolf or a coyote or a lion or whatever came over, I could train it to help to be a friend, to befriend things in nature so that it's not hurting me, an elephant or anything else, and just make my own way. You can't do this. You cannot do this stuff. I could not build my own hut out there. And we've gotten so far away from this at this point. We're in a giant experiment. They want to make sure that everything's on that flock camera or on camera. Or they at least want you to think that they don't already have it all on camera. That's the thing. It's gross, but they probably have some seriously advanced technology at this point. And really, they don't have to do that much because we do all have cell phones in our pockets and on us at all times, and they are listening to and watching us and stuff like that. So, realistically, I mean, we're worried about a flock camera on a street corner, but we have a camera in our pocket. It gets old, man. And I hate watching children not be able to grow with their imagination and curiosity and just become what this world creates them to be with this society. You remember when you're a kid and you're curious and how they just destroy it? I still will not. I refuse. I'm gonna create. I'm gonna do art. I'm gonna ponder. I'm gonna write. I'm gonna walk with God. I'm gonna step outside. I'm gonna back up. You know, I'm gonna take a day, type thing. I'm gonna pick up a little roly poly and talk to it and wonder. Da 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 da. All the little curiosity sparks that come with being in nature and outside, stuff like that. Not being told the story, but curious, wondering. Man, a Wicked Storm again, day three? Man, I hate being in an experiment. I hate that we don't understand that we're in one. I hate that we're all run by money. I hate that we're scared to talk to each other. I hate we don't know how to talk to each other. I hate that we'd rather talk to a robot than talk to each other. I hate that you're scared of me and I'm scared of you. I hate that you think that you gotta look a certain way and I think I gotta look a certain way just to be able to be like something that maybe sort of maybe can you accept me kind of sort of and if I change a little bit, is it still gonna be that you love me? Do we have to make vows to each other on a piece of paper to be in love, to be kind and stay faithful to each other, to die and care for each other and love one another? Do we have to be romantic to for you to knock on my door, or call me, or care about me? Do we have to be this way as society, to be so broken and caring about all this and judgment and laugh and ridicule and humiliate each other? Do we have to not care about each other so much? Do we have to just do this um competition? Do we have to be so distant? Do we have to be so isolated? Do you have to think a thought and not actually follow through every time? If you think you can do something that might make an impact, do we always have to not just not? Because you know, I'm just like we're just like on Groundhog's Day. We're on repeat. If you know that it's a lie, then when are you gonna just choose a day to try to change this with other people instead of just being a part of it to make more money? That's not funny. It's not good for us. It's not doing anything. Hello. Every time they make it more money and we get more money and you give me more money, we never get it nowhere. And then the poop. What is this? No kidding. It's not helping us. It's never gonna do anything. This whole planet's gonna freaking suffer and we already don't have seeds, bro. Like, how are we gonna... Dude, we can't breathe off of money, bro. Like, we're about to, like, suffocate. The world is, like, earthquaking and, like, trees are not tall as they used to be and like everything's not breathing well and growing well and not reproducing after its own kind and they don't allow seeds and seeds are not a thing. When are you going to realize that that's a huge issue? Like almonds aren't even real anymore, dude. They're totally not real. They're totally not almond seeds aren't even seeds. They're not. They're not. I'm telling you, it's so sad, but they're just not. They're artificially made now. They're all synthetic. They're all hybrid. They're all lab grown. They're all farm fished. It's all gross, bro. The nature ain't even thriving. And they are just doing the most nastiest, unthinkable stuff. We're just looking for the next vacation spot, man. We're just looking for the next escape. We're just looking for the next good time we could possibly have with our family or our loved ones through the day and make it through the day because down here we don't know how to do anything else besides make it through the day. And maybe perhaps we could have a little bit of enjoyment in the day and enjoy another person's company perhaps, or maybe even ourselves. Maybe enjoy our own company. Whatever. That's all we can hope for. Good things. Good things for others and ourselves. We can hope for good things. But what can we do right now, man? Sing a song and live along. Get along, little doggy. What you gonna do? Cause this world sure gonna come for you, man. It really is. Because there's like a stamp on my life about numbers, for money. We are like a slave to that number. We are expected to, we are considered a debt paid our life to the government. We're like a certain amount of money to them. We're a treasury. And that make you feel some type of way? So how much money they can get up out of you? You are a cattle. You're a cattle, baby. How much money I can get out of you? Mm. Oh, you want to be a pastor, preacher, man? How much money I can get out of you? That money is the devil, bro. 40,000 people gonna suffer around you and kill themselves. A lot of people gonna, it's gonna be a disaster. You gonna create havoc. We gonna watch this destruction rumble. Come on, give it to me. Roll the dice. Here go money. Woohoo! Get bigger. Corrupt them. Corrupt them. The person with a huge family, put them all on the stage with you and stop having a stage. And the people that are around you, tithe to them once a month. Every single one of them. How about that? No, no. I am the hierarchy. I have all the church. This is my building. You are my guests. Oh, okay. Is that your book too? That's your God? That's your money? That's your word? That's this. Oh, you want me to get out and not let the door hit me where the good Lord split me, huh? Pastor, man. Well, you got four dudes with guns. Well, I better go. Hmm. Money. It's disgusting, bro. We're screwed. I need money right now. I need money right now because I'm a debt. I'm a slave. I'm just like you. It runs my life. Oh, good Lord. Just destroy it all. Earthquake it, because I miss your seeds. I miss your fruit. I miss your food. God, I miss what you made. I miss Eden. I miss perfection. I miss things making sense. I miss harmony. I miss compassion. I miss love. I miss fruit that matters. I miss you. I miss the Holy Spirit, God. And I know for sure, this place ain't my home. No, 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 no. Mm-mm. Oh, no, Lord. Lord. All right, y'all. It's time. It is time. It's only 2 o'clock. You know how dark it is right now outside? It is so dark. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show you a picture in a post later. All right. Well, hopefully I got hired from the water company today because then I can make a little money because I need it. And then hopefully I can do good things with it. And it doesn't just run my life and take over my life and then I just die because I'm just cattle. And hopefully, when they are demanding more than just already my life and my time and my blood and my sweat and my tears for the money, when they want me to give over my bod, I'm good. You want me to put the money inside me? You want me to put the money inside me? I'm good. You can have it, honey. I didn't want it to begin with. I actually hate it. Can I burn it? Mm, that's illegal. You better not. You better not. You better not. Ooh, the burning bush on you. Whew. Praise God. I love you so much. Love. Grace. Peace.